Hey everyone, it's James Lambert, the motivational coach and speaker. I went from knockouts to knowledge and from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a more positive way. So hello again, I hope you're absolutely thriving and going after your goals with enthusiasm and great positivity. In this video, I just wanted to speak to those of you who don't know where they're going or what they're meant to be doing. For in truth, I think we're all muddling our way through. Some of us are just better at disguising the confusion than others. And specifically, I wanted to talk about not feeling like you're living your purpose. So many of us, I know myself, I said, what am I here for? And I've come to think, or to believe, it's to love others, love myself and love others. And that's can or may well be considered an oversimplification, but at essence, I think that's what people remember long after all the money's been counted and all the goals have been reached, particularly when we leave this world. It really is how you made others feel that they remember. Now, in discovering the best vehicle to love oneself and love others, therein lies the thing to figure out. And the vehicle I allude to is maybe one's job. However, I've also come to believe that what one may actually do for money does not have to define you explicitly. For what you may do in your so-called everyday 9-to-5 job may not be what sets your heart ablaze and really gets you passionate. However, what you're doing in and around that in your part-time hours, away from that can be of great value to the world. And so don't always think that you have to be doing what you absolutely love full time. Indeed, there was a wonderful motivational speaker, Brian Tracy, once said, do what you can until you get to do what you want. And he also said, I'm working full time on my job, but part time on my fortune, which alludes to, the job, it only goes so far, but on your passion, it's unlimited, both in terms of the value you provide, the love you get from doing it, and also potentially your earning income. It can be a lot less limited than a 9-to-5 for another boss. But for those of you that really do truly feel lost, because I haven't spoken on this topic that much, and all I know in my own life, I felt lost so very frequently, and it can be a terrifyingly lonely place. Those dark nights of the soul where you're soul searching, you're thinking, what's the point? And you really do feel lost. I invite you to just take a step back, and you don't have to have it all figured out. I think that's the thing. I felt so much pressure, particularly when you see maybe some of your peers or associates get into settled jobs, or start getting, married and so on, or start babies. There's a lot of social conformity. And whether you buy into it or not, or believe it, it's there. And so many times when you haven't found what you view as your life's work or purpose yet, it can be a lonely time. And I say this so passionately because it's only recently that I've really discovered what I want to do with the rest of my life. That is to motivate and inspire others through my speaking firstly, and in any other vehicle that will come to pass, any and all apps, social media, ebooks, whatever, podcasts, radio interviews. But the thing is, this is very, I'm talking about the last 3 years. I'm 37 now, so think on that. So just put that in perspective, particularly if you haven't been on this beautiful planet for as long as I am, and you're feeling frustrated at not having found your purpose, so-called. I've spent the majority of my life feeling somewhat lost. However, I've now come to see that in truth, I was never lost. I was always making my way to where I am now. If I hadn't gone through what I have, I couldn't be as emphatic, you know, as caring, as kind, as compassionate. If I literally hadn't seen hell, how would I know what it means to enjoy, conversely, heaven? Good company, you know, the good company of good people, and, you know, wonderful days like this. I've often said we live in the world of duality, and so you have to experience the darkness in order to appreciate the light. So just want to go back to my original point. If you are feeling lost, if you are feeling vulnerable, if you think, what the hell is it all about? Hold on. What's it all about? Just living and loving, you know. So don't worry if you haven't got it all figured out. And in truth, what sometimes appears, you know, the grass is greener, oh, other people have got their together. Not at all. Everyone's got their own problems. Everyone's got their own struggles. Everyone faces the loss of loved ones. Everyone faces illness of themselves or someone they love at one point. Some of us are just, you know, very much like the swan. It looks so elegant, so easy on the surface of the water, and yet if you saw its little legs under the water, they are furiously working away. And that's like many people you see that have so-called got it easy. Not a bit of it. And so I just encourage you though, don't think you have to have it all figured out by a certain age. For in truth, we're all sort of muddling through the best we can right up until the end of our earthly days. And if you really want a purpose, it's to love yourself, others, and to allow others to love you. So I hope this video has been of value. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of the same. Pretty much every day I upload a motivational video to uplift and inspire you. And if you have enjoyed this, please do share it. It helps me get my message out there, really build my brand. And I appreciate your support on this journey and being involved in my life at this juncture. So as always, thank you for your attention, thanks for watching, and never ever forget that you are unstoppable, and I believe in you.